Hey there, this is Heidi from Create with Heidi, and today I'm going to show you how to make embroidery hoop ornaments with puff heat transfer vinyl. I'm going to be using a weeding pen, some fabric squares, and some gold ribbon, and a standard tack cutting mat. Okay, I am removing the protective cover from my cutting mat and putting my heat transfer vinyl on the mat. My mat is losing its stick a little bit, so I'm going to use some masking tape to help that heat transfer vinyl stay down so that I don't end up with any issues with it not laying flat while it gets cut. Okay, here we go. Now we're ready to cut those, so I'm going to put that in my machine. I'm gonna speed up this video so that it cuts extra fast, and then we can jump into weeding. Okay, that's done. So now I'm going to weed. Just as a reminder, or in case you aren't aware, weeding is when you remove the excess vinyl from a project that isn't needed for the image that you're using. The letters are very small, so it takes a little bit of time and detail work to get that excess vinyl off. Okay, that one's done. Now moving on to the second one. Okay, those are ready. So I'm going to pull out two of my fabric squares, and I've got my mini heat press heating up right now. Puff vinyl doesn't take as much time as regular heat transfer vinyl because of the puff magic. I'm not actually sure why it doesn't take as much time, but it's really cool. As you can see here, when I pressed it, it puffed so much that the buttons and the eyes and the mouth disappeared. It had just had like an outline around it. So before the iron-on cooled, I decided to use my weed pen and hurry up and pull those off so that that gingerbread man had his eyes, mouth, and buttons. Now I'm just going to press it a little bit more to make sure that it is solidly adhered to that fabric. Same thing with this one. It was probably fine. I just wanted to be extra safe, make sure that they were on there good. Okay. So now I can get rid of my heat press mat, and I have my embroidery hoops, some pliers because that one was giving me a hard time when I was trying to pull the hoops apart. I've got my glue gun also because I will be gluing the fabric on the back side of the embroidery hoop so that it's a clean circle on the front side. Okay, I've got those all snug in their embroidery hoops now. I'm going to use some fabric shears and I'm going to cut that excess fabric off so that I can glue those edges down and not have a lot of excess. All right, now I'll finish this one up. Okay, those are done. Now, they could be left like this, and I think they would be just fine, but I found this Christmassy arrangement at Hobby Lobby, and I decided to add a little bit of embellishment to these ornaments, and so that is what you're going to see me work on now. Okay, the tree one is done, and now I'm going to work on the gingerbread man, and then this project will be complete. Okay, here they are. I hope you enjoyed this video.